All right, ready to begin. Welcome to the stream. How we doing, everybody? A couple days ago, we just finished one of the greatest games of all time, Shadow of the Colossus. And yeah, we've been doing the Team Eco games. So we started with Eco, followed up with Shadow of the Colossus, finished that. Might still come back to that. There's some things I want to do in that game still. So might come back with a stream for that one, but got to do a little work before we could do that. So it's probably going to be after we finish up this game. But we're starting a new one tonight. We are going to be doing a little Last Guardian. The Last Guardian, to be precise. This is the one that came out in... Oh boy, it had been delayed so many times I don't even remember. I think it was 2016, something like that. This one had passed me by. It really did. And I was so excited when I heard that there was going to be a sort of sequel to Shadow of the Colossus. If anything else than just to have another game by the same team that made it. But yeah, this one had a bit of a rough journey to get to release, unfortunately. So with that, it sort of went under my radar. I knew it was coming out, and I saw it. I'm like, oh, they're finally releasing it after all this time. And I just kind of let it slip by, unfortunately. But I'm going to rectify that now. We're going to check it out. It's going to be my first time playing it, obviously. So completely blind experience, but it should be fun. I've heard some good things about this while not knowing too much about it, but I'm excited to see what the final Team Eco game is like. And yeah, it should be fun at the very least. But let's go ahead and switch on over to the capture card, get everything all set up here. We should be ready to go. Let's take a look. There we are. I am playing this off of the PS5. Apparently there's a couple... well, back when PS4 Pro was a thing, there was some fixes and upgrades, make this game run a little bit better. But playing off the PS5 should have the same effect. Don't know what specifically, but might be all right. Might be interesting. Seeing an ad play on Twitch, and it almost looks like it's Shadow of the Colossus related. Created by Gen Design. It's like a black horse riding through the desert. It's kind of weird. So this game, while technically speaking, might not have been developed by Team Eco, there was, again, it had a bit of a sordid history getting through its development. This was conceptualized sometime after Shadow of the Colossus. And I remember when they showed the demo for it, I think it was at an E3, but I seem to remember seeing screenshots of it and little videos of the player character and the titular Last Guardian. And that was back in like 2009, 2008, 2009. I seem to remember it being around when Metal Gear Solid 4 came out for whatever reason. But it was a while back, and you know, when did Shadow of the Colossus come out? 2005. So, I mean, it could have been 3 or 4 years. Overall, not too much longer after the game had come out. So, my anticipation was high. And I think there was some more stuff coming out around the time when the HD collection for the PS3 dropped for the Team Eco games. It was a HD collection for Eco and Shadow of the Colossus, which I put probably the most time into Shadow of the Colossus with that particular collection. But I seem to remember there being some announcements or some buzz or some talk about it at that time. And it was almost like the HD collection was supposed to preempt the release of this new game. And it was under the working title Trico. We had talked about it during Shadow of the Colossus through that playthrough. But the first game was Eco. The second game was kicked around the idea to be called Nico. And then the third one was going to be Trico. So it was sort of like a play on, 1, 2, 3, basically. But and the name ended up being Last Guardian. I think Trico goes to the actual Guardian itself. But anyway, yeah, just something had happened, and I don't know if word ever got released until after the fact. Maybe not, because I don't remember it. But this game, just for the longest time, no one talked about it, and I think my thoughts at the time and people I was talking to, we just thought, oh, it must have been canceled. I mean, it happened. You didn't see it or hear about games being developed and then dropped too often back then. It happens all the time now, but it was sort of disappointing, I think was mostly the word. And then lo and behold, like maybe somewhere around 2014, 2015, it was announced that it would be coming out later. It's going to be the Last Guardian, and my thoughts at the time were that it was heavily reworked from what it was originally supposed to be. So at that point, I think that was part of what killed the anticipation for me. Now, I don't know if that was true or not, but that's just what I sort of gathered at the time. But it was, I feel like it was a little case of too little too late, and my interest had died down in seeing a sequel to Shadow of the Colossus at the time, especially if it wasn't going to be what it was originally conceptualized to be. Also, what's up, Mythical? I am doing all right. How are you doing? Looking at starting a new game here, but blabbing on about it beforehand. So I eventually just sort of, when I saw it released, I'm like, maybe I'll get that. But at the same time, I didn't really have any interest in it at the time. Oh, it was good. I didn't really do too much. It's mostly just a holiday for me, so I was just at home. Took the day off, didn't work on any commission work, didn't go to actual, job work, and I was just playing games, doing some stuff with Shadow of the Colossus, did some stuff with Lies of P. I think I'm close to beating that game, so it's pretty good. But yeah, I had let this one kind of fade off into the distance and didn't really pay too much attention to it. Really, I didn't really feel like I was going to ever play it, actually. It was that far in the back of my mind. But after purchasing a physical PS2 copy of Eco and intending to stream it at some point, once I finally started getting into, the idea of actually playing through the series, I'm like, I gotta get on it. Which, by the way, I've made a decision. I will be doing the remake of Shadow of the Colossus as well. So I've ordered that. That should be coming in relatively soon. And we will probably be checking that out maybe next week, depending on how long this game takes, but should be interesting. But anyway, all that said, let's finally get into it. Let's see what the game's all about. Again, I've never played it. I saw bits and pieces of a friend of mine stream this, but other than that, I had no clue what was going on. So we'll get this baby started and find out what it's all about. And how was your holiday, Mythical? Did you have a good one? Hopefully all's going well. Laughter of children, sickening. Huh. Title pop up so soon. Created by Fumito Ueda, who was the creator and director of the previous two games as well, so good to see that he's credited there. Good, got a gift card redeemed on Steam. Now the question is, what do you get? It's always the question. Yeah, you got a few days to act. I think the sale ends, on January 2nd or something, so got a good week to decide. I'm wondering what I should purchase myself, if anything. There's a few games I got on my wish list on there. So this game, I said, technically wasn't created by Team Eco. By the time this game really started getting developed and looking for a release date, Team Ico had disbanded. A lot of them had quit Sony, and I think a lot of them were working with Team Japan at the time. There was, I feel like, a good amount, especially put into, because they had a demo to show in 2009 for this game. The Trico, some kind of griffin. Designed and directed by Fumito Ueda, so if we're the credits or anything to go off of, he still had a heavy hand in this. But yeah, Team Ico had disbanded by this point. Ueda had created the Gen Design Company, and I think they had ended up coming back to Sony to collaborate to work on this game. At least that's my understanding of it. So it was still a lot of people at the time from the Team Ico team that had worked on this. But yeah, it was sort of handled offhandedly by other parties and not exclusively Team Ico that had, done all of the work with the previous two games. Also, 11 out of your 12 on your wish lists on sale. Yeah, you know how that goes. Although sometimes some are more on sale than others. What am I doing? Just hitting all these buttons to clear those out. All right. Among the chosen ones. I dream I was flying through the darkness. I'm assuming this is another made-up language. Wake up, Team Ico protagonist. I hope to find myself in a strange cave. Very expressive, but also seems more stylized than previous games. Notice with the start that I was not alone. Beside me lay a great man-eating beast, Trico. I don't know how, why, or when it had happened, but my skin was covered with peculiar markings. Where? Where am I? Oh god. I thought I was still dreaming. Believed that I would soon wake. Something stuck in you there, bud. Oh, jeez. He ain't awake now. Oh. He isn't. Something you need to get. Some games. Yeah, there's plenty to get. I still need to look through and see if there's anything I might have missed. I feel like there was some stuff that I'd not put on my wish list. Older games that I was thinking of getting. But I kind of forgot what they were. One of the things I remember getting, I think I got it during the summer sale, was Spec Ops The Line. It was like I had a sudden craving to play that game again. Played it on PlayStation Plus years and years and years ago, back when it was on PS3. Wondered if the beast might be hungering for something. I don't know. Did say it was man-eating, didn't you? Oh good, it's still triangle to jump up on top of stuff. I thought they might change that. Let go. Can I jump to the side? Can I crawl through holes? Oh good. I just noticed this barrel was glowing, so I'm assuming that it's somewhat important. This is kind of what the tech demo looked like, because it was basically a giant hole or whatever, and then the Trico was inside the hole, and you had your character here taking barrels over to it and like dumping it to feed it. Whoa. Buddy. Trying. It's pain the poor beast was wary. I felt that my best option would be to withdraw and reconsider. I think the game is trying to tell me something. Maybe I need to throw it and break it or something. I don't know. The movement and mechanics feel very similar to Shadow and Eco. Oh, look, he's eating them. Full barrels. I don't even know what's in those. Hey, what's up, Sabotage? Good to see ya. How you doing? Alright, well, those are the only two I feel like I've seen in this area. What is this? Pull lever. Don't mind if I do. I remember pulling any levers in Shadow of the Colossus. More like an eco thing. So I always felt this game was gonna sort of be like, was a combination of the two. If not it being entirely its own thing. But from what I remember seeing from early tech demos and what little gameplay I actually saw, I thought it was sort of like a combination of the two previous games. There you go. Oh, not too bad. End of the year, getting a lot of work. Making some okay money. Playing some games. And in the year with the Team Eco series, we've been doing Eco, Shadow of the Colossus, and now we're finally getting to the Last Guardian. And probably, provided something doesn't happen, going to be playing the Shadow of the Colossus remake as well. Checking that out. Offerings appear to have sated the beast. But it was still in pain and could not stand. Still hurt. I mean, you just pulled that spear out not too long ago. Oh. Call to it. I don't know what to do necessarily. What's out this way? Sort of hesitated when I Felt like I could have done something back there. Oh, there's another barrel. Okay. Right from the get-go, I noticed this game felt stylized. Now, that isn't to say like the first two games were trying to go for any sense of realism or anything. I feel like those games as well were also stylized to an extent, but something about this feels a little bit more, I don't know, I hesitate to say cartoony, but yeah, a little more cartoony than the previous two. Grab onto that. Guess not. Those look like ledges up there, but seeing anything I could like actually grab onto. What is that? Is that run? That reminds me of something. It's like running in place. That. God, what does that remind me of? Yeah, I'm thinking Ed in Cowboy Bebop, but I don't know that I couldn't tell you what specific episode or anything. I feel like she did that or something similar at some point. All right. Now there's this. This looks like it could be broken, but maybe that's after the beast is free. Just walk up to it. You good? Still don't. Whoa! Okay, don't do that. Still don't fully know what the controls are. So we can crouch. There's like a push or throw, jump. Oh, there's another spear. Spear in its right shoulder prevented it from standing. Was it telling me to pull lever? What lever was there? Oh, there we go. Well, it's a good thing these kids are sturdy. He gets knocked out every time, but, you know, he's still alive. So one of the major problems with this game at the start was it was being developed for the PlayStation 3. Now, the PlayStation 3, you know, it wasn't necessarily in a powerhouse or anything. It was still a very powerful console. But for whatever reason, the game they were developing, it just could not work on that hardware. It came out sometime, like, kind of shortly before the release of this game. But the tech demo that they had showcased at E3 back in whenever that was, 2008, 2009 or whatever, was actually sped up. It was being run off of PS3 hardware, but it was so slow that they had to speed it up for the presentation. So it wasn't exactly truthful to how it exactly ran. But supposedly they had called in some other studios to kind of work on the code and see if there was anything that could be optimized. I had heard that the Santa Monica, you know, the developers behind God of War, right? They had apparently done some work on this game during its PS3 run. But, you know, eventually the years passed and PS4 was kind of on its way into the market, so they had eventually moved over development to the PS4. Obviously, that being a much more powerful piece of hardware than the PS3, it would have allowed them to run the game in an acceptable fashion. Do something about that, or? Game's still got a lot of glow and bloom and everything. It does look, even though it is a bit more stylized, it does look familiar, comparatively speaking, to Go and Shadow of the Colossus. Over this way. I don't know if I'm supposed to follow him or what. If we could, I mean, I don't know how far you could go. We could, like, get in here, though. I could maybe climb up on top of one of those platforms or something. There's this, too. What is this? Sony might be issuing a remake on the old God of War games for PS5 from the leaks that have been going around. I heard something that they were not doing a full remake, but they were doing at least a compilation that would be released on PS5. Which the only compilations available are still on PS3. I don't even think they made one for PS4. I'm holding the, I gotta get out of the habit of doing that. I'm holding the R1 button like Shadow of the Colossus. Oh, what is this? Oh, that's the lever, okay. There, is that better? Whoa, 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 whoa. Kid, get off the leg. Ah. Shedding that armor thing. Okay, yeah, it was this. We did need to get in here. I can't jump off of him? Maybe I need to get on the head. There we go. You like these barrels, don't you? I don't know why you couldn't just pick them off the ledge here, but yeah. Oh, good catch. No, not so great a catch that time. Anyway, going back to the God of War remasters or whatever that they're apparently going to be putting out on PS5. It still doesn't include all the games. It's not going to include Ascension or the PSP games. Now, the collection, the Ultimate Collection or whatever on PS3 did not include Ascension, but it did include the PSP games at the very least, which was nice because you could play them on, you know, the PlayStation 3 on a home console instead of them being exclusively locked away to being portable. So, unfortunate, but, you know, I guess if you've only got the PS5 or whatever, it's, better to play them that way than not at all. Okay, buddy, we need to get up. Or not. I just fell asleep. All right. As long as it's 1 and 2, as long as 1 and 2 do, because you need those the most. Yeah, I mean, those are the best. Yeah, I don't have my original copies of, I don't think I do anyway, of the PS2 versions of God of War, unfortunately, 1 and 2. I think, I don't remember if those were part of the Great Purge, where everything, like half my discs got destroyed or what, but those were definitely ones that I don't have that I used to own back in the day. So the majority of ways that I played it were actually because of the HD collection. I thoroughly explored the area. I clambered onto the beast's back. Made my way to the source of the white smoke. Oh, okay. I guess that does look rather mysterious, but I wasn't exactly thinking of what it might be. Just rebought 1 and 2. Digitally, or did you get some physical copies? I need to check my local place and see if they've got some copies of it. I would like to have the PS2 versions. The HD, I think as far as like HD remasters go, because there was a lot of shitty ones, especially on the PS3, those collections were kind of hit or miss. But I think the HD collections were fine for what they were, but you know me, I personally would like to have original physical copies if at all possible. And they were such big games, I don't think they're commanding any high prices or anything. Flashlight. Oh, it's a shield, I think. This mirror with its mysterious light. It was made from a substance I had never seen before. It seemed important. I decided to borrow it for a while. No, they're not gonna. Let me see. They're not gonna be $60. No way. Okay, my mouse just died. There it goes. I bet you the HD collection, physically will go for $60. Cheapest price, eBay, God of War 2, $15.99. Cheapest price for original God of War, seeing $17.77. It's up $20. That's about where I'd put it. Let's see. There's a couple others. Yeah, most of the prices seem to be in the range of like $15-20. Bigger the game is, the unless when it gets to that point where it starts getting super old, bigger the game is, more copies are available, the cheaper they are to come by. When you have a game that's as big as God of War 1 and 2, those are going to be a little on the cheaper side. But I don't need to buy the HD. I've still got the PS3. What do they even call that? I used to have the original collection that they had, which just had God of War 1 and 2. But then I ended up getting I think they call it the Saga Collection. The Saga Collection was the one that had 1, 2, and 3, and it had the PSP games. So I've still got a working PS3. If I wanted to, I could play those, but I already streamed those about 5-6 years ago, something like that. So if I stream them again, I think I want to do the original versions. Played off the original PS2, feed it through the retro tink, make it look real nice. But I think I'm gonna go check out my local shop. They usually go like a few bucks cheaper than eBay in most cases. That, and I don't have to worry about shipping dangers. Eyes are kind of freaking out there, buddy. What's going on here? Okay. Now I get what you're saying. What the hell? The griffin, you're a chimera. Lightning that flew from the beast's tail took me greatly by surprise. Really been summoned by the mirror? HT60S, okay. I got a War 1 and 2 for like $16, both of them. Yeah, that's about where I'd figure they'd be at. Sub 20 for sure. Oh, all the way up here just for another one of these. Oh, this actually looks, the camera got right. This actually looks sort of like what the tech demo had. Like perched high up on a ledge. Guess he doesn't want that. Cut it right at the last second. Alright, let's go check out that debris. I bet you that little tail beam of yours could blast through that stuff. Thing's dangerous, bud. It's a good thing you have it, though. So, rubble just fell on his head, didn't even phase it. Heard of these great man-eating beasts many times from the Elder. In spite of all the terrifying tales, I felt no fear, none at all. I mean, I'd be a little fearful. I feel like if I get on those, they'd probably start falling. Yeah, something like that. Supposedly what had inspired this game was the interaction or the perceived relationship between Aggro and Wander from the previous game. Because, you know, the catalyst for most of the events was whatever relationship that existed between Mono and Wander. But Ueda, the director, was surprised by the fact that people felt like there was a stronger connection between Wander and Aggro. So what Ueda wanted to do was try a game where there was more of a connection between man and beast. We get this one, but not quite a horse. But probably more interesting that way. Climbing up chains, eh? Boy, this reminds me of Eco. How do I get him to turn around? There we go. I think it's in relation to the camera. Oh, there we go. Oh. No, you can just do that. I don't know that they set an age for this kid, but just by visual appearance alone, he seems like the youngest protagonist from this series of games. I think Eco was 10, maybe. I think that's what they said. He turned 10. That's when they cast him out to sacrifice. And then Wander, I don't know how old he was, but he certainly looked older than the rest of them. Of course, he was doing more physically challenging things, so I don't think he could quite do a game like Shadow of the Colossus. And, want to jump down here? And, you know, have a child doing all the feats that Wander does. Jump in the water, you might like it. Oh shit, I missed it. I didn't think I could actually do it. Doesn't even need to swim. For now, all I knows is I gotta give him these barrels. He likes this stuff. I gotta say, the way he moves and like the AI, the way that like interacts with the world, there's something unique about it. I don't really see it quite with too many other games. Sort of similar to Shadow of the Colossus. It's like the AI interactions with aggro, how aggro behaved. And to some extent, the Colossus as well. But those felt a little bit more pre-programmed. But something about the AI and the movements and everything feels so unique and still somewhat genuine too. Not something that's fully scripted. I need to get over here, I think. Can you oblige? Okay, thank you. Whoa. Okay, I didn't know you were gonna hop up here. Probably don't need to destroy that. Nope, don't do that. Used to hitting circle for the crouch mechanic. I don't want him to blast my ass off with his tail beam. Well, this is goodbye. Let's go home to my village. Farewell. Well, that's the end of that game. Glad everything got resolved. Oh, stop following me. Go home. What if he has no home? Windmills, tall castles, big bridges. This is looking a little familiar. We had escaped the dank confines of the cave and emerged into a place the likes of which I had never seen. Oh, you can't fly? Are your wings broken? They don't look big enough to support that frame. Look at all those individual feathers moving. I would not realize until much later, but I was now the heart of the beast's lair. Or in the heart. The nest, I think it said? What are you looking for? Okay, where are we going?
Trico!
Onward. Hey, what's up, Brelaw? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, I think there's a path I could actually walk down here. I don't know if you could walk it. There are those platforms in the middle. Hey, same to you. Hope the holiday was good. Just a day off for me, but enjoyable nonetheless. Oh, same to you. I appreciate that. Thank you, Brelaw. There he comes. All's well at the Flipper household. I hope. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. You're too kind. Catch one of your streams, too. Which I should be having a little bit more time off for the next couple of weeks, I think. So hopefully I'll be able to see some other blokes streaming. Be nice. It's like the only time I ever get to check out anything on Twitch is like when I get home and it's so late. And I gotta stream myself sometimes. Oh, that thing. Convenient platform. Or maybe not. No, you ain't going to the top one. You're going down there. Alright. Let's see what we can do. I'm I'm sure he could get over here, right? Yeah. I was like, if you can't step on the thing, maybe you can hop over. Although that would probably cause some issues too, but seems like he's doing alright. Fell into a nice fixated position. I like how his ears have physics. Like, they don't just clip through the walls, but they brush against them. Don't do that. I don't think it's gonna work, bud. It's blowing open a wooden door. Dislocate a stone pillar. I don't know, that stone pillar must have been waiting to come down. Also, welcome, Mike. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. I imagine these ruins and everything have been here for some time, so stuff might have loosened up after a little while. Let's go see if we can loosen up some more. Sure, there's something we could do to bring that wall down. Gotta get my new animal friend a route open. Oh, here's the door. I don't think this really serves us any purpose right now, but maybe eventually, who knows? Is that? Oh, never mind. Oh, there is a barrel in there. Hold on. Yeah, that didn't work. I don't think it would just like react to the light, would it? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa! How'd you get up here? Okay. I guess you can come this way. Problem solved. There we go. New barrel, nice and charred. Put that away. What is in these things? Want this? Well, the fact that he was squeezing in so hard through that little opening, I thought maybe we had to do something over here. I didn't think he would just, like, be able to hop up on top. Especially since the pillar wasn't down there. I didn't know if he'd actually be able to make it. But, good to know, I guess. If there's an alternative route, maybe we'll see if we can't call him. I see back there's some platforms I could potentially get on, but let me just see what's up here real quick. Nothing. Alright. Although the ceilings are very high. Might be something up there. Alright, Trico, come on. What are you moaning about? In that area with the little gate. Whoa, whoa, whoa. A little lich. Whoa. Got some wander grip on that one. Oh, okay. I mean, we could go up there. I'm good with just going anywhere I could actually interact with something, so let's just stick with that. Let's see what's around here. A little rusty, that's alright. I've never played this game before, despite enjoying Eco and Shadow of the Colossus very much, but it is a blind run, and I do like to figure things out on my own on occasion, so we'll see how stuck I get. I thought I was gonna get stuck somewhere in Eco, to be quite honest. I remember dropping that game to an extent because there was some sort of puzzle I got stuck on when I first played it. But, you know, it was like a decade and a half ago. Kind of precarious positions up here. Doesn't seem to be anything on this little spot. There's a little ledge up there, but I guess I don't see anything. Barrels or nothing. Okay, get up. Whoa. Not do anything over there either. Every time he makes his way into a new area, it's surprising. I guess he could jump pretty high. Barrel. That was on the left side. Oh, sorry. He's usually pretty good at catching those. I do like finding little extra bits. Oh, there it is. I see it now. If I could ever, like, actually help it. But it's not the end of the world if I miss something. Let's see if I can actually get to it, though. Sorry, I know you jumped all the way up there. It's fumbling around all over the place. Can you make it? Yeah, you're all right. Okay. Now we go. How do I, is there a way to, like, direct him? Wish to go this way. Oh. Okay, time to lay down. There is, but that's sort of later. I suppose if he wills it, just stand on his butt for the meantime. I might be able to make that. Hold on. Maybe not. Okay. You know, it only ever seems like he wants to jump when we're kind of on the neck area. At least the upper body. Not that way, though that is somewhat helpful. What about here? There you go. Alright, I'm hoping we have access to mechanics that we don't have yet. Okay. Still fixated on going that way. Guess that's where we progress. I'm assuming that there's sort of a way you can tell where you need to go next. I don't know if I'd grip it like that. Not that way. Whoa. Stumble backwards, you fall off the ledge. There you go. Barrel. I don't suppose you could come up here, can you? No. But he can look at you. Alright. Jump. O. Off. Back. No matter the height breaks your fall. Okay. Guess there isn't really a health meter or anything that we've seen so far. Although, I don't think there was one in Eco either, but... I think you still die after you fall fall off of a certain height. Yeah, that way. Did it before. There you go. Okay, never mind. You almost. Almost. Hey, thanks for that follow. Appreciate that, Hank. He did it before. I wanted to see if he can climb up to the ledge, but it's like he's thinking about it. It's like a cat getting ready to pounce. He's thinking about it, but he ain't done it yet. He just did it when I didn't want him to. Alright, fine. That's fine. Oh, now he did it. I'm about getting ready to give up. Okay, no. Oh, shit. Alright. It's fine. Just don't worry about it. Just have to hold down X if I want him to let go fully. Okay. Let's just do it the old-fashioned way, the classic way. There we go. R1 plus triangle. I'll try for the next one since I'm already up here, but I see him doing something. Our protagonist here, he seems to be pointing in a direction. So maybe it's a direction, whichever he's facing or something. I don't know, or whichever the camera's pointing at. See, now you do it, but... Oh, shit. It's a jump command. Oh, okay. Well, since we're down here again. Didn't do it when I was on his head last time. Hurts the test except for when it does. That's true. Although we're still in the beginning stages of the game, I doubt it's not going to be too big of a loss. Well, he didn't want to seem to do much, so let's do it this way again. Be extra careful when I'm jumping on that chain. Whoa! This works. When in doubt, don't try to over-fancify anything. Just kind of stick with the classic methods. Okay. I don't know what happened last time. I don't know if it was because Trico was underneath it that kind of flummoxed the grip or what. Kind of getting worried. Okay. We made it. Again. I wonder what he's saying. It's something different each time. And it's not the name. I've heard him say Trico before, so I know that he calls the creature that sometimes. It's a very rickety looking thing over here, so I'm sure we'll destroy that. What's over here, though? Oh, there was a barrel in here, I think. Dicking around for so long down there, we don't even remember what there was. Get the feeling like stone isn't something you can break. Probably have to jump up on top. Iron and stone doesn't seem to want to be dispersed as easily. There's a bit of a hole up there, though. I'm sure if he wanted to jump over that thing. Assume he's also using words like beast or creature or some variation sometimes, probably. Doubt he'd have any pet names for this thing quite yet. I don't think I could climb on rock faces. None that I've seen yet, anyway. Sometimes I think when I stand on his head, that's like ducks down so you can get a better view or something. It's Looks like he's about to do something, but I don't think he is. Okay. I don't think this is working. Oh, there's a hole down here. Nope. Put that away. There you go. Just want to, like, ride on him and have him jump over the thing. Is that so hard? With these alternative methods. He can definitely jump over there, though. I cleared that wall earlier. That's nothing. Get a little music. We haven't had any, like, super major events. Doubt there's going to be anything like Shadow of the Colossus boss battles or anything along those lines, but might be some action or something. Kind of curious what the soundtrack is going to be like. I think for all three of these games, they had a different composer for each soundtrack. I remember a while back looking up the composer for this one to see if it was the same as Shadow of the Colossus, and it was not. And we'll see. Yeah, there might be. So far, what little we've heard of the soundtrack I've liked, though. I don't think it's as thematic as Shadow, but it's pleasant. So much foliage in this area, I'm wondering if I'm missing anything. That's right, words live by. Expect the unexpected. What's going on over there? He's looking off in the distance, too. There's a high mountain face. Holes to crawl into. Whoa, shit. Kid moves fast, too. So these Team Eco protagonists kind of moving at a bit of a slower pace. He's just blitzing. Getting tired? Seen anything I could destroy, not necessarily anything I could get on top of either. I don't think I've seen any like ledges or anything. Get up there. There we go, finally. Keep going. Cool. Ooh, a thing. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I talked about that. hope we were supposed to break that. I talked about that before we actually booted up the game. But, you know, each ni san, or san doesn't fit with the tree, but try, 3. Working title for Shadow of the Colossus, when it was in its original conception, was Nico. Second game. They were actually potentially going with that title when it was in development as a multiplayer game. But ended up changing that by the final release. Working title for this one was Trico, being the third. They named our griffin creature fellow here Trico. Sort of a homage. Look what I found. New barrel. Just for you. Dig? Is that a lizard? Oh shit, it's the exact same lizard as the ones from Shadow of the Colossus. No white tail though. I got no means to Alright, bud, here. Let me just throw it at you. Got no means to take off the tail and eat it though. There you go. Pawing at it like it's still alive or something. I wonder if we could get on top of those. Looks like there's an exit here. You wait right there, hold on. Now this might be... Actually, no, this one isn't. Maybe I'm supposed to come out here. I'm wondering what's back in the main hallway. I changed my mind. We'll check this out in a sec. Nothing. See, that's the thing. I know, I'm upset too. I always bring this up. I think I finally saved that image the last time I saw it, but it always cracks me up. There's always, inevitably in some games, there's going to be some form of level design where you have this big open pathway and it looks broad and spacious in the way that you're supposed to go. And then there's this tiny little crevice in the wall. You think, I bet you there's a cool secret in that little crevice. It'd be hard to notice, you know, if you weren't looking around fairly thoroughly. Work your way down to the crevice. Level ends. Oh, that was the way you were supposed to go. And in actuality, the secret was in the broad and spacious way. In this case, there's no secret, but still. It was the way we were not supposed to go. Not that way. And in fact, up in this little window sill area, seems to be the spot we need to get into. Oh, there you go. Game is messing with me a little bit because I'm still on Shadow of the Colossus controls, which it seems like a lot of the controls with this game you need to hold the button down in order to get the result that you want. way. Can I jump? Okay, no. I just need to get past this gate here. Hopefully this does it. There it is. I know. Clawing at the thing like his life depends on it. I don't know. Get those talons off that. Sorry, I don't have a whole lot of strength. Good with whatever's down there. Doesn't seem to be a whole lot at this point in time. What is that, scaffolding? Pulsating. Some kind of generator, maybe. See if there's anything in here first. I don't think so. Elevator? What do you think, Trico? Pretty weird. He's scared of something. Like that. I still have to save for this room. Trico, what's wrong? Blue door. Oh, okay. Maybe some kind of frequency, I don't know. Probably isn't a good thing. Okay. Ah. How foolish of me. I thought he was still on my side. Explain yourself.
Trico.
I know, the shield is gone. Glowing mirror. Mine when last I looked was nowhere to be found. Probably ate it.
Yeah, they took. Yeah,
Yeah, just grab on the tail, that's fine. Okay, we'll do it from here then. Alright. Getting into the waterways. This actually looks like the interior of an aqueduct. There's one in Rome or Italy or something, I forget where, but it's a really fairly well intact one. But I've seen pictures of what it looks like on the inside. It's similar to that. Stone soldiers. Something in the armor's ill-omened air told me to keep my distance. Guess we better stay hidden then. First appearance of the Yoroi. Antagonists, no doubt. Back quite a ways, but that might be what we need to do. Side, but I don't know if I should look into finding a path that way or what. It's immediately open, so here they come, moving a little bit more gracefully and faster than I anticipated. Hot potato. Throwing your symbols at me. So, you're finally awake. Excuse me. Oh, there's a rolling mechanic. Interesting. I swear they fall over. Trico's got it handled. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Sucks to be that guy. Careful, that's a very thick aqueduct bridge looking thing.
Radio.
I think it's dead.
Whoa.
Trico seemed greatly unsettled after the battle with the suits of armor. Find a way to calm my companions' nerves. What can I say? Be a barrel. There you go. Alright, we gotta figure out what we gotta do here. Don't need to backtrack. Should take a look in that room now that there's no suits of armor. I don't suppose one of them dropped anything, did they? Of course, one of them got flung off of the bridge into the ravine down there, so they were supposed to hang on to something. No chance of that now. Able to get in here? A little too tight. Sorry, bud. Actually, hold on. There's something up there. So dark and dank. Something. Maybe I just need to climb up. I was thinking it might be like a glorified lever or chain and pulley system or something, but let's see if there's something up here. Did it. We climbed to the top of the temple. Those pain fruits. Ah, the top of this thing. Now that. Nest on top of that, huh? Can make a jump, I'm sure. Whoa, wait. I'll pull you up. Yeah, little scraps of wood, I see it. What the hell was that? I'm assuming it's pertinent to something. I don't know. Again, never played this game before. I'm sure things revealed later on might make more sense if I go back and play through this again. Or maybe it's just one of those world building things. Don't want to get up there, huh? Alright. Let's see what we have access to. It's nice that we got out, but not always obvious where you need to go. Look like ledges I can maybe get onto. I think some stuff across the way might be interactable, but I don't think it is. Looks so weird in daylight. Oh, okay. Here we go. I was wondering if there was something over this way, but I didn't think he'd be jumping across it. Blue smoke. Whoa. I think I got like warped out. I was like right on top of his neck when he shoved his head through the thing. Want something in there? I don't think the game knew what to do with me. Anyway, what is this? This doesn't seem safe to breathe in. Mysterious aroma hung in the air. Yes, he likes it. It's a good kind of stink. Okay. At least we know the top connects to this thing. Does he follow the hole it's emanating from? his head onto something, but I don't think there's anything here that I could access. Let's try the central one, see if that does anything. Trying desperately to squeeze itself through the hole and reach the pot. Yeah, I could tell. See when there's McDonald's with a meter from your person. You could smell it. Not locking onto the central spot. See, there's kind of like a dip, though. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'm looking at the wrong thing. Work one of these plants. Yes, we can. Okay. Beast was enchanted by the scent of this pot. Would not move. There's nothing else for it. We'll have to try and dispel the heady scent. What the hell's in it? Glowing blue. Those barrels kind of have a blue glow. I wonder if it's whatever's in those. There's anything else in here. I think we just need to get the pot closed. That's enough. No more of that. Come on. Tastes like blue. I don't know. He didn't seem to be, as far as the narration goes, enchanted by the scent at all, so assume it wasn't quite as attractive for people. Hi. If there's anything I could get onto from here. Need to hop onto Trico again. Maybe a ledge or something. Although, odd that I can walk out that far. Looks like there's ledges down there. Shit. Okay, he didn't grab on like I thought he might. Mine too. Favorite flavor is blue. Actually, something about artificially flavored blue, like candies, they bad. Go. You know what? There is... I don't know. There might be a ledge or something up there. So if we're talking like... okay, don't ask. Don't ask what the blue tastes like, alright. But to describe what I'm talking about, like that artificial blue flavor, Like, they always use it for stuff, and then, like, purportedly it's supposed to be like blueberries. It doesn't taste anything like blueberries. But it's like, it's kind of fruity. Kind of a berryish taste. But it doesn't taste like any earthly berry. Blue raspberry, maybe. Although those might just be words that we think it tastes like when it actually doesn't. Here we go. That's what I was thinking. After I thought of everything else. Once I saw no other out, I'm like, okay. The tail's got to come into play. There is a ledge up here. Whoa. Buddy. Climb in here. If ever it seems like there's not a way out, you usually just have to get up on top of him. Unless, of course, you need to get on his tail. Or do something else. But for the most part, it seems to do the trick. Hang on to something. Ooh. Some sort of dilapidated step system. Eyes on the sky. Maybe don't do that when I'm on you. Just a thought. What the hell is that? Guess that's what I was keeping my eyes on. Might be another Trico. Of course, the name of the game is The Last Guardian. It might not be a guardian though, I don't know. Maybe the guardian is something else. I'll be damned if I'm going to fall for false advertising. Sort of curious about those steps. But I don't think they went to anything. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait. There we go. And getting a lot of use out of this tail. Did his head bump me? That's weird. Head on top. There we go. up and climb. I know, this place is weird. Hold on. Okay, if I throw it, you're not going to drop it, are you? Because that's a long way down. There you go. Ready? There you go. Hey, another one of those lenses. This one's just pre-shattered. Don't think I could pull that one. Although, if I'm able to raise this thing up, maybe I could push it from the other side. Or maybe not. It doesn't look like it actually has another grip down there. This raises, it might fall out on its own. Hey, it did. Well, rip whatever those things are. No skin off my back. Whoa! Down the stairs we go. Pipe works. So that's kind of odd given the area that we're in, but Trico was kind of the same situation. Bunch of stonework, big castle, looks ancient, but pipe works, machinery, windmills. Place had the works. Oh, there you are. I was wondering if they're a little too tight, but I think he's able to get through here. Who's it picking up? Looked like I thought it might. They got spears. Desperate to calm the beast that stroked and petted him feverishly. Bad, it seems almost that stroking in different places elicited different responses. Okay, but before that, maybe we should get rid of the spear. Just saying. Back of the neck seems to work all right. Can't throw that far, bud. Come on. Fine, I'll come to you. Can't really hop up. Well, I climbed up. Go. See if I could do something with this. Perfectly good spear just sitting there. Don't want to wield it. Alright. As a kid, I would always pick up a stick. There's another one of these doors. We never really found a way to open up that last one. Of course, around that, steak is good. No. Well, of course you spelled it like the meat. I was like, if it's a steak, S-T-A-K-E, maybe. But sticks and stones. Okay. Get up there, huh? No, I didn't pick up too many steaks as a kid, but steak is good. I pick them up more often now. Mostly talking about the stick that was on the ground. It's one of the spears, one of the broken spears that they have. That still linger with those ghost soldiers or whatever. But, yeah, if there's a long stick, so pick it up, swing it around like a sword, use it like a staff. I'm trying to shove them or roll into them, but it seems like I just roll it right into their grasp. Stick down there, actually. Trico actually made it. One of those doors. What are you doing? Whoa. A little cramped in here, I know. You can take off their heads, good to know. Sometimes usually once you wrestle yourself free from their grasp, it seems like they fall on their ass. So if it happens again, I'll see if I can do something like that. Might get a little tricky when there's a lot of them, though. Thing down below? It seemed like there was a door back there. Or are you talking about something like that? Trap door. Oh, you're talking about this. Ow. Yeah, that looks painful. Great. Activated. Bet you they take you through those doors. That's probably where they're trying to take you. Oh boy. That it? There you go. Got one. Good save. Are effective at long distance. Yeah. It's a tad short on space in that area, but let's see if I can run up a little more. Got out, right? Okay, good. Did not hold that thing open for very long. Come on. Waiting for New Year's. Let's get going. that back way. Trico could probably make the jump across that gap. I would assume if you go that way, they'll start going back. Let me just see what's over here first. Ah. These are important. Although I gotta walk quite a ways back. He's a little slow carrying the barrels. It's alright. Gives me an opportunity to get my water bottle. This reminds me of that second part of Nier Automata. Play as the robot, pick up a crate or something. I don't remember what happened. Notice that passage before? To get out of here, sometimes certain spots get a case of tunnel vision. Hey. Looking around every corner. That spot sure looks interesting. Onward. Oh. Otherwise, I guess there's a switch over here. Oh, fall. Fall off, please. There you go. Thank you, Akiri. Appreciate that lurk. Hope you're having a good evening. Same to you. Hope the holidays are going well for you. If I get on the head. And okay, then he lowers it. It's gonna be finicky, huh? Here, I'll get on the back. Sometimes it seems like a lot of times when he does something, it's when I get on the back. Every time I get on the head, he just recoils. Ear itches underneath my headphones. Alright, let's see. Most of those are sounds. Some of them I need to swap out too, because they were for a very particular stream. It's a USA chat. It just goes USA, USA. I don't know. When we're victorious with something, that's usually the time and place to use it. Of course, I got a soundboard of my own. Oh wait, that's not what I wanted. With a bunch of shit on here. I could play it too. Of course, not every moment needs to have sounds associated with it, so try to practice abstinence.
Trico!
Is it possible to go that way? Suppose not. Just fell on his ass. Well, you know what? Oh, I was gonna say, he should be able to fit through that, right? He sure can. Some big spacing on those bars. His name is Toby. Interesting. Toby. Yeah, I don't think they've stated his name yet. Just calling him the protagonist. They don't call oh hey, you got through. I mean, I think Eco is the only one that's explicitly named. I'm pretty sure they name drop him. If they don't in the actual game, then they name drop him in the manual. But I don't remember like Wander is called Wander in anything. It's not called Wander in the game manual or the game. So I don't know where people dug up that name from, but it's, you know, just kind of accepted. I think maybe if anything, usually people find names for stuff in game files, so one of those situations. But yeah, I don't think they've name dropped this kid yet. Toby in a bad. Boy, we hit the jackpot.
Tricoのいてかさとウィズイカスタにウィズ
These could not find a way
イエア
forward.
ホウィズアティケタンイノイアーロネット
But we had come so far together.
イエティソガズイノイクアギャッタオーリアリイエテニナフアウトリコーノ
In doing so, we had developed a bond.
ノトゥクオーオーバストゥネテバズイントリコーノアウィズ
A mutual understanding that offered us escape, I think. Issue commands. Move. Hey, they just call him the boy while holding R1 to issue commands to the beast. Move the boy. So yeah, I wonder if like internally that's the name that they gave him. Check Google, he does have a name, as most people do, we just don't know it. One of those things. Similar situation, like I said, with Wander. Kind of weird. It's like the past two games Team Eco has done. It's like the protagonists don't seem to have names, but then they do. They got names, but they don't. They're never named in their respective video game, but people either seem to either develop names for them, or they've got names either in something like the game files or internally with the team that somehow gets out. Sometimes those things release either like when people search the game files, like I was saying, and do data mining, or if there's art books, concept art books, a lot of times they'll have names and stuff displayed in those. Working names. Whoa. Oh, was that crate down there? What was that? It does kind of look like there's some stuff up here that we can do something with.
Yeti.
There we go. Okay. Yeah, he gets the picture. That's probably how we get to this switch outside now, too. But there might be something up here, so just keep taking a look around. Oh no, the switch up here. Which unlocks that gate, but random things. Sometimes when you issue commands, it feels like Trico talks back to you with some noises. It's got some audible responses in. That's interesting. Barrel over that way. Okay, that didn't work, but that's alright. Landed right on his face, but he's okay. Well, give him a sec. Kinda hoping he'd land on Trico, but that didn't work. There we go. All better. Literally just need to walk it off. Alright. You want something cool? Let's go over there. Swallowed the barrel whole that time. It wasn't even any shards. Right on the nose. That was almost a trick. Okay. This way. Perfect landing. 10 out of 10. Not stuck, are you? Oh, no, there we go. Okay. Not what I intended necessarily, but sure. I guess a little extra height advantage is good. Cool. Is there something up there? Yeah, up there. There you go. Sweet. Walking up to the ladder there thinking he'd automatically hang on to it, but he doesn't. Do a little hop up. Oh, this looks safe. Kind of weird that this like a board here and everything, but no items. All this construction, you have to ask why intentionally build ledges. I don't know, sometimes, especially with older structures, they have like footholds and other things that get left in the structure once everything's completed, basically just for means to build off of. But with all this, especially with stuff like that, not too sure. This might be I might have taken a weird way up, actually. I think this little walkway might have been the intended way. So there might be something else up here. Maybe. Maybe I need to go down that ladder? I don't know. I don't see anything else around here. I'm curious with this. Answers in ledges. Also keeps telling me to let go, and I was like, I don't want to. No, you let go. Hold on, I got a message here. See if it's anything important. Look like it. Also, hold up, I gotta rearrange my chat settings. There we go. That's a little better. How that? You can get in that? So it is. Didn't look like a hole, but I guess when you look at it compared to the two next to it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Saw the little butterfly too. Those seem to be sort of indicators of things transpiring. What you being quiet for? Something down there? See a blue door. Oh, we got enemies around here. Rotating searchlights. I could walk across these beams. Let's see. I don't think so. guess the most viable option is just going down. There's a path underneath here. I can still sort of get across. Okay. Whatever we need to do is actually closer to the front. Yeah, switch over there. Doesn't seem like the light goes very far. Assuming we just need to avoid touching it, not necessarily stay out of their direct line of sight. Sorry. They're gone. Calm down. It was like he was calm for a second. He was transfixed on a helmet or something, but he starts going apeshit. Looking at the bigger picture. Might be something up here. Yeah, up. Up, buddy. Back up a little bit. Yeah. There. There we go. See, he listens. Okay. Let's see what we got up here. Another hole. these. I don't want to turn those tooltips off, but I guess you can't. Where are we at? Oh joy. Another one of these situations. Alright. Down we go. This room is built slightly differently, at least from the top up here, than the last one. Need to work our way around a little bit more. That's what I was hoping for. I wasn't sure if it was actually going to work, though. Yeah. Seeming like the best bet down this way. Woo! Son. Okay. Cool. See, I would have tried to drop down on this one, but when I was looking at the scaffolding over here, I thought it might be easier to drop down from that point. He's waiting. Clattering viola. Nice. That helped. Through, right? I think I might just be in a frenzy right now. body too to see if there's any protrusions. And so far, it seems like they only happens with the spears. I don't know if they could stick their swords in them or anything like that. Seems like the last few of these Yoroi things that we've fought, I've been using swords.
Anyway!
I think I need to get up again. Oh, what was that? It's like he was shoving him.
We are addicted!
Yeah, kind of figured that. It seems to be the most effective spot. It's the back of the neck. Okay. Simple switch this time, huh? I guess it's an exit. Instead of various ways of getting through the interior. Oh no, we're done there. There's another one of these things. So we're just gonna keep breaking them. Didn't seem to like them too much anyway. Something up there? Okay. There's more platforms up there from the looks of it, but is there something down here? I don't think so. I don't think so. Too late anyway. Keep going. I don't think we can stop here. Up. Is there something down there? But I don't think so. Well, my create a bridge if the entry is high above and also a window. I think we might be one of those cases of us kind of creating our own entrance. There's other things to sort of explain it. I mean, it looks like that bridge led to a door. We don't have access to the door, but it might provide open. Right in that butthole. We don't have access to the door, but it might be access to something else. Who knows? This all seems like it's part of another building, though. Man, it's weird when it does that. Every once in a while, it like resets the camera position on its own. It like quickly fades to black for a second.
We are addicted.
I could probably get on it on my own, but seeing if Trico could lead me to it.
Yeah, they took.
Might seem like it might be some sort of pulley system down there. But at least there's a switch up here. Let's see what this does. Lights a torch, alright. Also these doors. Oh, push it. My chain sound in this game is really satisfying. Yeah, they sound very weighty. Whoa! Flipping out. Something about that metallic sound and how heavy they apparently are. Oh, there you are. Ugh, yawning. It almost seemed like those doors could be moved. I don't know, maybe just from the way they sound or what. What? Whoa. Hi. I suppose you could do something about this, can you? Jumped up there. Wonder if I need to jump on him. I don't see anything else around here. Sort of curious if this did anything, but I don't think it does. Looks like the chain ends there. Either. Wait. Wait. Okay, now jump. Thing on the other side, keeping the door shut. Now there's stairs over there. Situation where we have to get off of them somehow. I could lower his head. Can you lower your head? You always do that when I stand on your head anyway. That's good enough. As long as I can make it and not die. Some sort of activity going on in here. kind of looks like the cage they were keeping Yorda in Eco. Okay, good. Climb on the thing. Oh, don't get on the orb, though. That doesn't seem safe. There's the blue again, yeah. Whoa, whoa. Little wibbly wobbly in here. Nope. Okay, that works, whatever. So they use those cages to trap baby Tricos, don't know why. And they look like their cages for animals are big enough to be anyway, but... Ah. The doors bounced and stuff. It did seem like... Something prevented them from being opened. So that was it. But big and circular with the bars on it, it does look very reminiscent of the cage at the beginning of Eco that Yorda is in. It's like weird blue glow, almost like Cherenkov radiation. This doesn't seem safe. You want it, bud? Yeah, it seems radioactive. Perfectly safe, though, I'm sure. Maybe he doesn't want it. Made him sneeze. I don't think he wants it. Oh yeah, it was on the other chain. Hang pot. Do it when the chain stops moving. Kind of worked. Sure. Oh, we need his help. Now he wants it. What is this? Weird new contraption. spins. Perpetual movement. And it's supposed to be vertical. You gotta pull on the thing again. It's like he stopped to see what I was doing or something. There we go. Alright, quit fooling around with that thing. And don't bump into the pillar. Yeah, this way. There we go. And try and pull it out so we don't have any mix-ups, but it's probably for the best if I don't. Hey. You don't want barrel? Guess not. The little pot ruined his appetite. There we go. Okay. Onward. You can move forward, right? With me on you. There we go. I know, one of these things. Yeah, I think he's afraid of him. Or something. I don't think he likes them. Ooh. It was a striking design akin to an eye in shape. He seemed transfixed by it, but at the same time terrified. Okay, I didn't even realize these were helmets. I thought they were like bombs or something.
dalo.
Better now? When you get outside the room, you can see the area where you started the section. Okay.
Yeti. Ikte. Yeti. We are addicted. Walk.
Looks like I might have been able to get on top of that, but oh well. The clearest we've seen this castle type thing. I know I'm doing stuff. On one hand, I'm kind of thankful there's no stamina meter. Especially if this is more puzzle focused, I suppose. But, I don't know, I kind of miss it from Shadow. You have to unhook yourself there, my guy. Alright, there we go. So we could get on top of here. Probably could have jumped up when his head was basically touching these things. Can't seem to get on top of anything. I don't think there's anything back this way. It's like grating or something over there, but oops. Get on top of this, but I don't think it's gonna help us get on top of anything else. Doesn't seem to be enough room to run. Oops. Odd. These pots down here, but they have much of a purpose. Let's move you out of the way. unbreakable. No. It'll probably break by the time it hits something down there. Let's see what this is. It does. I don't know. Woo. Okay, there it goes. Whoa, almost took my ass off. Shit. Oh no. Well, still died. But yeah, there was a whole little section up there. You know, you'd think if you're gonna map out where you can climb up to it, there's something up there. How much of that bridge is gonna break off? Okay. I'm going to assume that those things prevented Trico from moving. If anything, they were just in the way. Oh, could you turn around? Guess not. Almost reached that. I got no clue how long this game is. Well, I took a look at, like I usually do, I took a look at how long to beat, and I think on average it said something like 10 hours, but I can't stream for 10 hours. I could, I've done it before, but it's not a pleasurable experience. But no, I'm gonna be ending probably sooner than later. But usually, especially if it's the first stream of a game, I like to put a few hours into it. These almost look like something I can grip onto. Okay, maybe not. 12 hours long. 10, 12 hours. It's not really a huge difference, but yeah, how long to beat said something like about 10 hours on average for people, so that's usually what I go by. Except your way. Alright. I didn't hear the sound play. Let's see. Yeah, redeem it myself. You've been moving. Moving sucks. I did that a couple years ago. Not fun. No, I guess I don't know. Unless I missed it, it just didn't play. Not adjusted, getting there. I just moved last week, already feel at home. For me, I got like a shitload of stuff. So when I moved last time, it took a while. There's still even some stuff that I haven't necessarily got into exactly where I wanted to go. So, took a while. If he could get his tail down here, I could make it. Unless I could just jump off up to here. Home is where the PC is. That's mostly how it goes. As long as I get like the important things set up. The PC, the TV, the consoles I might use regularly. Seems to get the trick done. But yeah, there was, back in my old place, there was a big like home theater setup I had. And I still haven't gotten that completely set up the way I had it. I got most of it in place. It's just in that particular room, there's a lot of boxes and shit in there too, so it's kind of, still kind of a mess. I don't know. It's like the one thing it seems like we can do is push that thing off, but pushing it off seems to kind of screw me over.
やりて家で乗ってウィダーローアローウィダードクイズオッケーや
It's like the crouch button.
やった
Well, sometimes I get crouch. Let's see. Yeah, that's what I thought. No, go back.
アローアロー
Oh no, usually with me in holidays I don't do too much. It's basically a day off, so
やって
the
み
most I'll do is play a game or something. Which I'm fine with. That's what I did for Christmas. I did played a little bit of Shadow of the Colossus, did hard mode time attack for all the Colossi. And then little Liza P as well. I just don't got time unless I'm streaming. I make the time to stream, but it's getting harder. But it's like I don't have a whole lot of time to like play stuff on my own. So I take the opportunity when I can.
やってみ決まって
If I look through the crouch command at the same time, it like upsets him.
ウェアで行くと
Let me see if there's any other controls that I'm missing. Put away this country goes your commands. Grab, pick up, tackle through. Doesn't look like it. I was trying to do that earlier.
行くと
Does it just move on its own? Maybe I wasn't facing in the right direction. Seems safe. Okay, I still can't quite do anything.
やれた やるよ
Like he was waiting for something, but I wasn't sure what, so I thought I'd give it a try. There you can jump on. Yeah. Figure that after taking the leap of faith. like this thing. Just clear that. Make it. Oh, there we go. Time to go. But I'm sure I'm weighing you down. Just help in some fashion? A little rough. Time to scratch. Look at what's going on out here. We've come pretty far. Hey, kind of had my view. Those eye emblem things. Reminds me of my grandmother. Oh, hi. She would hang like CDs and shit up in the trees because apparently the reflectiveness of it had scares away birds or something. I don't know. It was weird. But then sometimes she'd take like perfectly good CDs, like people's music CDs or CD-ROMs. I'm sure some of the missing computer games of mine from the past were probably something she took and strung up to a tree. But I'm using something similar in this game, so maybe it's got there's some truth to how it works. Jacksepticeye played this game. I know he's casting those word spells at me. He flung off the edge of that platform thing when Trico got down. Last second there too. Sucks. There you are. Wondering when you were gonna show up. Nothing over here. I got one of them. I didn't even hear anything. No, but you can't do it because of the glass thing.
いえいえ
Fearful of the symbol in the glass, the beast refuses to take another step.
おとりこ
This pathway and everything over here, but I guess it's just to get to that door later. Throwing your ancient PlayStation symbols at me. Ah, can't climb. Oh yeah, I'm hitting square. Sound of swords unsheathing. I was trying to push him off. I could have pulled the helmet off, but I was wanted to see if I could push him off the thing. It worked, sort of. Or maybe when he was attempting to get back up, he just slipped and fell. I don't know. There's still something up here. Something on the opposite end of that thing, though. Alright, Hank. That was good speaking with you. Glad you could join in. I might be back Thursday. I don't know if I'll be back tomorrow, but Thursday or Friday. So might see you then, but appreciate you. You have a good night. Happy holidays to you as well. Door over this way. Okay, good. Thank you. I don't know why sound alerts isn't showing. Sound alerts, where are you? I think I'm going to end up switching those, all those sounds to trigger fire. Trigger fire also does all the rest of the sounds, but it seems to be a little more consistent. At that. Seeing what the problem is. Sometimes I think the token gets, like dies or something. Let's see. It shows up, but it's not playing it. Something muted? Something might be muted. Piece of crap. I don't know. Well, we saw it flash up. It's there in spirit. I don't think I have, Oh, you heard them? I don't know why I can't hear them. Why can't I hear them? Oh well.
Die.
I can hear my soundboard.
You want it? It's yours, my friend.
Alright. Well, enough of that. What's going on here? We just beat the soldiers. It took so long, Trico wandered off without me. Oh no, we have another eye. Haven't seen a barrel in a while either. You're still frightened, but it's so far away. It's a big baby. I mean, it is pretty big though. Even if it is technically far. There's like scaffolding or something over there. I need to go jumping off of shit again. Shouldn't have come down the spiral staircase. It's much harder going down than it is going up. There's stuff over here. Butterflies too. Butterflies to me either seem to signify there's a route that we can take, or shit. Sometimes there's barrels and stuff too around where they congregate. Not seeing anything. I'm probably gonna head off in a minute here. I don't think I'm gonna keep up too much longer. Oh, there he goes. Trico's actually standing up on the ledge here. That was gonna be the next thing I tried. But kind of want to see what's going on in this area. Probably would have been more acceptable. I don't know. Hey, what are you doing? Get back up there. There you go. Yeah, get up there. So fatigued lately? You do struggle to play anything? Sometimes I kind of feel like that, but once I actually start playing something, that feeling kind of goes away. I have a pretty hearty drive to kind of finish up my backlog, which is ever increasing. There's a lot of games I pulled out just from my physical collection that I want to stream. streaming helps a lot too, because you know, I get to either interact with people, and I get to record it, post stuff up on YouTube, have it cataloged and recorded on Twitch in some ways too. So it's like there's additional motivation when streaming that kind of helps beat the feelings of fatigue. Oh, get it. Back-breaking log. Kinda. It's to that point. Do I find it takes a lot of time to record and upload things? Not really. And it could even be streamlined more so than I do it. Don't worry, I'll think of something. Because the way it goes for me is I broadcast onto Twitch with OBS. At the same time, when I'm broadcasting to Twitch, I'm recording at the same time. So those files, once I end a stream, will show up on my desktop. And usually what I'll do is I'll take those files and then I'll upload them to YouTube. You can set it up through Twitch, where your Twitch VODs get sent over to your YouTube channel if you link them together. So you can eliminate that process altogether. Or you can use something like Restream.io and stream to 2 places, and then you'll have a recording, you know, for each place that you stream to. So there are ways to make it easier, but I record at a higher quality than I actually stream at. I stream at 1080p and I record at 1440p. So it's more my preference to take the recording and upload it, as opposed to, you know, that's not gonna work, as opposed to just transfer over a stream VOD. I make it harder on myself too, because I put work into my channel of sorts. Now, it's largely just recordings, so it's nothing like super special. However, I do make... Oh, shit. Why didn't you grab on? Oh, I just phased right through that. I do make custom thumbnails for the YouTube videos. Sometimes I'll pop those up on Twitch too if the VODs are still existing. Because you only get 2 weeks of the VODs, and I'm not planning on uploading necessarily to Twitch. I'm saving them. Sometimes I do, it depends on the stream. But so I put like additional work that probably don't need to. A lot of times when I see like game recordings and stuff, it's usually just a screenshot that auto generates. Nothing too special. Boy, this seems... I don't know if I'll be able to make that. The file sizes get pretty big because of the quality that I stream at. Now I've got a 4080 video card, and 4080, the 40 series, I think all of them will allow you to stream to record files, video files, using AV1 encoding. Which a lot of platforms actually don't support. Shit. Okay, somehow that worked. And he's not dead. Speedrunner hacks. And AV1 encoding is a lot more efficient than any other type. There's different types of encoding, like H.624, H.265, HVEC. But AV1 encoding is fairly new. Fortunately, YouTube supports it, so you can upload AV1 encoded videos to it. But like no other platform kind of does. So if you want to upload somewhere else, you're kind of out of luck. But anyway, I don't even know if I explained what AV1 does. AV1 is, it makes the file sizes much lighter without reducing the quality. So like what would normally be maybe like a 30 gig or something video is like 15 or 20. A lot of times what I do is I still like to keep copies of my streams though. So I've got an external hard drive that I keep them on. But I have to use, I use a file compressor, FFmpeg. So that compresses the files even further. It sacrifices a little bit of quality, but not too much. But it changes those like 15 gig, 20 gig file sizes to maybe like 4 or 5. But I don't need to do that. I mean, I guess it would be better for YouTube probably if I did that. But again, it's a matter of sacrificing a little bit of quality. I just want to upload with the highest quality possible. Okay, this is weird. But anyway, I put a lot of extra steps into things that I think you probably wouldn't need to do for like bare bones basic stuff. So I make it more complicated than it needs to be, but you can record and stream and have stuff uploaded to like Twitch and YouTube, no problem. It's not a hard thing to do these days. A lot of it's fairly automated. Yeah, I mean, that type of encoding has been around for a while, and you know, only until recently has AV1 finally kind of entered the playing field. And unfortunately, it's only the only thing that's supporting it right now is like Nvidia with their latest card series, and not a whole lot of platforms are able to support it as a file type. I've heard that Twitch is looking into supporting streaming for AV1, which would be really nice, because not only would the file size be super low for recordings and storage on their end, but also the stream, you can have really low bit rate without sacrificing any quality. So you could have like a much lower bit rate than standard. Right now I do like 7,000 kilobytes per second, and you know, you could knock it down so much further and have it look just as good if they were to incorporate AV1 encoding. But it's like one of those things, it's like to implement shit like that takes a lot of work, so. Careful down there. The same way with your Linux setup, just because you're salty at Windows. Well, sometimes it's worth the effort, though. I know plenty of people like that. Sticking with Linux and everything. Oh, shit. Hey, I could drop down there, right? Okay, we need to go somewhere. This way, maybe? I hear that YouTube has already implemented AV1 encoding streams. I don't stream there anymore. And I think Discord streaming is allowing it. I think you could do it with the beta. So slowly, some platforms are starting to pick it up, but it's a little slow. Symbol. Alright. Yeah, I know you don't like it. See this thing down here. Okay, maybe. Oh, wait. There we go. I think the idea is to get to tail, but hold on. Okay, that didn't work. I was like, wait a second. Maybe you're supposed to, I don't know, jump onto the platform in there? Seems weird. You go now. Bye. There we go. Okay. Coming up the rear. Go. What are you looking at? Go. We gotta go up there or something? What's the problem? I destroyed the thing that was blocking our path this way. Oh shit, maybe I'm supposed to hop down there and get him to walk over on his own. Not moving otherwise. I wonder if he doesn't like the jars. Now look, here he comes. Whoa! Yeah, keep going. Looks back at me like he's pissed off. Well, you don't want to do it? Kid's got a lot of courage, I'll give him that. I wouldn't be doing most of this shit. There's platforms over there. Alright, alright, alright. Fuck heights. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of heights myself. I don't have a fear necessarily, but I've got, I guess, what you'd call a natural fear. Not a phobia, but like a natural fear of heights. I see people posting these videos, like these Russian guys that love to parkour on tall buildings and stuff. Don't worry, I'll be back soon. Not even looking at them. And like legally too. They're not consulting with anybody. They're like sneaking in. You could tell. These two Russian guys. I saw one of the latest ones they did. They were like climbing up a Shanghai tower or something. It's like one of the tallest buildings in the world. Got up to like some scaffolding and then like some crane work that was used for construction up at the top. Nuts. Yeah, not the height, but like the stability of whatever you're standing on. logical, yes.
いいけど
It takes so long to recover from a roll. But it's like I know some people that don't even like looking at that. Videos like that, they like freak out. It's like, yeah, I'm fine with that. But it's more the,
レディオ
better them than me. But yeah, it's more like being in that kind of position. These pushes and rolls and stuff never quite seem to work for me. Never good at planes, but not a ski lift that rocks. Even a ski lift I've been fine with, and I've been on some rickety ones. I went to an amusement park where the whole thing was creaking and swinging in the breeze. But I don't remember necessarily being afraid. We were wary about it, sure. Ah, that's how you open that thing up. Cast your spells at me. Whoa. Wasn't aware they could do that. Just chuck you off. Oh. That's right, to respawn you have to do stuff. This is a WWE match. A lot of wrestling going on. I think we probably have to stop them though, because they seem to be chucking spears at Trico, so that's not good. It's probably for the best. I think maybe I can... Sorry, Forks, you're playing as Ashley. A little bit helpless, yeah. Living armors that seemingly can't do anything about. My thinking was I could push them off when they're distracted, but it seems not easy to do. You're supposed to be able to floor them too. I've seen it. I've done it before. Sometimes you can like recover quick enough too. That you could like pull their heads off, and then that kills them. But I've not been able to do it. Hank with one of these sets of action scenes was telling me, like, oh, you should be able to handle these guys. Haven't been able to do it yet. No lock on or anything either, so it's a little hard to try and focus on getting these guys, especially when you're working with a fixed camera angle. I think I'm gonna have to come back to that or something. I don't know. There's like nothing I can do. This guy's got that gorilla grip too. It's like you brush past him and they got their hands on you. What the hell? Bad for Trico, but I can't do anything about him right now. Best I can do is try to get this over with as soon as possible. I think there's a latch or something over here that brings down the drawbridge. Can we make do? Oh, I did it. I still think I might need to get up here. Wait, what does this do? Okay, good. Can you get up? Good, good. Glad we got all that sorted out. What's up here? Pulley system. I thought there was a switch up here. I guess it's just this torch. And nothing else. Again, this game makes a lot of areas that you can climb up to, but there's like no purpose behind them. Outside of just, you know, making, I guess, somewhat of a logical level, but I'm not going to put anything up there. I don't need the little extra tidbits. Makes me feel disappointed when I don't see anything. Might want to jump over that. Yeah, there's another lizard. Huh, he walked over it just fine. Okay. Made a decent amount of progress. I think I'm going to stop here. We will resume this a little later on in the week. Again, I think maybe Thursday or Friday I'll come back. See what more progress we can make. But what do we do? Oh, we almost did 4 hours, surprisingly. I did not think we went that far or that long. So, pretty good. But I'm enjoying it so far. It's a little confusing in some spots, but I guess that was a similar sort of feeling when I played Eco. Sometimes these puzzle games, bits and pieces of it can elude you, but I feel like I'm making decent progress. I don't think we've necessarily gotten stuck on anything for any long period of time. But it's been good so far, so interested to see where it goes next. Got some nice action pieces and stuff going on too, so I'm digging all that. But yeah, we are gonna call it here for tonight. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you again, Hank, for the follow earlier. Everybody else that was here, Jubei, always a pleasure to see you. Maybe we'll see you on the next one. But Last Guardian, and then I think after that we will probably look at doing the Shadow Colossus remake. So more Team Eco stuff in the future, but they're good games. I don't know about the remake. The remake might suck. I'm not too sure, but the original was good. But anyway, thank you guys. See you next time. Have a good night. Take care.